Plan your next trip with Ride Norfolk. Ride Norfolk operates an on-demand transit service across Norfolk County from Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy the podcast today.
Advantage Athletic Therapy, personalized rehabilitation programs with a whole body approach. Enjoy the podcast.
Dave Scott, Hub Media, back with Lee from Simcoe Natural Foods. We haven't did a show since the summer. You've been busy. I've been busy. We got to catch up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a couple questions. You give me a couple questions. We'll see how life's going and see what we've been up to. First of all, have you made any different recipes since we haven't been on the air for a few months? Have you did anything crazy and fun?
Crazy and fun. Well, I'm experimenting with miso, so maybe on our
Miso?
next, miso.
What's miso? I don't even know.
It's a fermented soy product, so it's like a paste, almost like soy bouillon. So you can make soup stocks with it, and you can make salad dressings with it, and you can bake with it too. So
Cool.
mm,
That'd be a fun
that-
January show. Yeah,
yeah,
soups in January. It only makes
yep,
sense to me.
yeah,
So you got anything for me?
yeah. How have you been? Have you been cooking or experimenting with
Oh,
anything yourself?
thank you. Well, yes, I made my wife and I indulged a couple weeks ago in a wonderful gluten-free apple crisp that with maple syrup and walnuts. I got to tell you,
Mhm.
it was so good. It was so good. I think we're going to make another one soon. So yeah, we've been experimenting a little bit with the food and having some fun with it and trying to see, what else we can do. I didn't talk. How are the kids? How was summer? Did you guys have a good summer?
Oh yeah, we had an awesome summer. Yeah, we got away to PEI,
Wow.
which was great, and we all enjoyed the seafood, so that was a nice change. Yeah,
Yeah, it would be good out there, wouldn't it? Oh, we should do a seafood show sometime too.
so
That'd be pretty cool.
fresh.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. Uh, yeah, and I think I got to Old Quebec City. Really enjoyed that. Had some great food and wine there. Oh, it's one of those places where you can just go and indulge a little bit, right? But yeah, that was really 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 good. I had a roasted duck. I'd never really had roasted duck in a long time. Really enjoyed it with a beet sauce.
Ooh,
The beet sauce was really nice. I like beets, but I'd never had a roasted duck with beet sauce. So it was one of those meals where you're like, "Oh, this is fun. This is something new and interesting to
yeah.
try." But yeah, you never know, right? That's the great part about going away too, is the foods, isn't it?
Yes, you get to try something new, which I love doing.
I
So,
I, I get kind of cautious. I'm old now, so I don't want it to bother me when I go to bed. So I hear you there. My last question is, and we haven't did this in a long time, but tell the folks what it is you studied because you're such a great cook, but you have all the background to sort of make it happen. So tell the folks what.
so I went to school to be a holistic nutritionist. So we did cook when we went to school and just learn about all the nutritional value of the food and food combining and how and when to eat as well. So just it's like a lifestyle. Yeah.
I always appreciate because I'm never aware of exactly what I'm eating or why I'm eating it. But when I ask you, you usually can break it down and tell me, yeah, that's probably not good for you, right? Like, I mean, those aspects of it, I appreciate that you guys at Simcoe Natural Foods are able to do because then it tells me, okay, this isn't probably what I should be eating at this age. I should be more realistic in what my approaches are. Getting away from the glutens or the sugars are so critical,
Uh,
aren't they?
those are really common things that people can become sensitive to as they're getting older for sure. And dairy as well. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
making a dairy-free pudding today.
We're making pudding. Oh,
Yes.
you didn't tell me that. What kind of pudding are we making?
So it's a coconut milk chocolate pudding.
Oh, so this is great because this is something you can make for the holidays, right? I mean, this is our December show, and
Yep.
is it pretty quick and easy to do?
That's super quick and easy to do.
Oh, it's getting better all the time, folks. I might be able to handle this one. All right, let's go. Let's make some chocolate pudding.
All right. So you're going to need a can of full fat coconut milk, or I actually have coconut cream.
Okay.
Yeah, which is nice. And if your can's a little bit smaller than this, that's fine. It'll still work. You're going to need some gelatin. So
Okay.
that's what's going to thicken it up. That's sort of what they use to make Jello. It's the same thing that Jello is made out of. So I have bovine gelatin.
And
Uh,
if you're a vegan, you could put something else in there for
yeah,
that
you could
thickening
use
agent.
agar. You should be able to use pectin as well if you
Yeah.
want to.
Trying to think of what there was one that we used. in the apple crisp. Oh, I can't remember, but I'll have to. It was just a natural product, but it was you could. It was. Oh, it's not coming to me. Oh, darn. Sorry. I
There's
should
a
be
few options out there. Like a lot of people are really into collagen right now, so that's why I'm using the gelatin
okay.
because it's a natural source of collagen. So it's going to be really good for your joints and your skin and anti-aging and just keeping that moisture in your skin as well.
Okay.
And to it, I'm adding for the chocolate flavor raw cacao powder. So just higher in nutrition than cocoa, and still very chocolatey flavor as well. Then you just need some maple syrup. So that's refined sugar free. We've got our Canadian
Maple
maple
syrup.
syrup. Yeah, like it's so good. And just like a pinch of sea salt. And that's it. It's very straightforward. So you're gonna actually have to bloom your gelatin. So I put 2 level teaspoons of gelatin powder in here and I added a quarter cup of the coconut cream to it and I just set it aside. So that's the first thing you do. Then you pour the rest of the coconut milk into a nice medium-sized saucepan.
How long does it take to bloom? Just curious.
Like 10
Oh,
minutes.
okay. So there's
Less than that. Yeah. So while you're heating up the coconut milk, it'll be ready. And that's just, it'll make it so that it dissolves better in the
okay.
heated coconut milk instead of putting all the granules in and waiting for it to melt. It's already partially done for you that way.
And are you heating that up on a medium low or what's the temp?
Yeah, medium heat is ideal. You don't want to boil it. You
No.
just want to, maybe you can tell, I'm not sure that it's
Yeah, I can
steam.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah, so we want it to steam. And then to that, I'm adding the raw cacao powder and salt. And then you just have to whisk that in, which takes a minute or so.
How
Just
much cacao power are we're using for this?
third of a cup.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Yeah, a third of a cup. So you whisk that in nicely and add the maple syrup as well.
That looks like about half a cup.
It's actually just a quarter,
Oh, wow.
quarter of a cup. So not a lot of sweetener in there.
No.
And the coconut milk does have like a natural sweetness to it as well. So I don't find that I need very much. And I like dark chocolate. I like that rich
Yeah, I
chocolate.
hear you.
So, and it's important that your gelatin that it's a level teaspoon. You don't any extra,
Yeah.
because otherwise it'll be too firm when it sets up.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you can see maybe
Yeah, I can see.
that
Looks
it's all blended in already. It's really quick.
so it doesn't take long on the stove. Once it's warmed up, you're good to go. Dump it in and wait a few minutes. Keep stirring constantly, obviously.
Just whisk it constantly, and then you add your
Your thickener.
thickener, your
Yeah.
gelatin. I've got this little mini spatula that I got out of the kids' slime kit, and I like it's perfect.
It works, right?
Yeah,
That's being inventive. That's
yeah.
what
I
you like.
always find like random things that I use in the kitchen.
And the kids are gonna appreciate it because 'cause they're getting chocolate pudding.
Yeah, exactly. So then we just put that in, and it melts in really quickly. And once that's all melted in, you remove it from the heat and add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract.
Okay, 2
Oh,
teaspoons.
about 2 teaspoons.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get you to send me the recipe so I can throw it on in the magazine, okay?
Yeah, of course. Yep, it's pretty
That would be
straightforward. And then I put it into a glass container. It doesn't matter if it's square or round, and put it in the refrigerator for a couple hours at least, or overnight,
okay.
and just let it set up. And when it'll be firm, and then I take it out once it's set up, and I let it warm up a little bit for maybe 10-15 minutes, and then I use an immersion blender
Oh, wow,
and
you go all
just
in.
yeah, I just blend it up, and that makes it a bit creamier.
Yeah. Do you
You could use a blender too, or you
yeah.
could use a food processor.
I don't know if it would make it past that. I'd probably be eating it as soon as it came out of the fridge. Do you make like a coconut whipped cream or something, or can you
You
do
can
that?
definitely do that.
Yeah,
Yep. I mean, you can even buy coconut whipped cream these days.
yeah,
But yeah, you can make a coconut whipped cream. You have to make sure that it's coconut cream,
yes.
and you have to chill it in the freezer for a while before you whip it up. But yeah, that's a great topping. I actually put it in the kids' lunches with a little bit of shredded coconut and berries. And then this time of year, I love pomegranates,
See, I'd be throwing blueberries on that, man.
blueberries.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything that's in season, really. And it makes it kind of fun and Christmassy to have like the
Yeah.
pomegranates in it.
So when you're done eating how much you want, is there any left over for the kids? Oh, curious?
Oh, yeah.
They get one. That's all they
Yeah.
need, right?
Yeah. It makes a pretty big batch and it's very rich. Like it's filling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's almost like a meal.
I
Um,
never would have thought about pudding is that way. You know what I mean?
it's because it's so high in protein and good fats. Like the coconut cream is a good source of MCT oil, so medium chain triglycerides, which are food for your brain, food for your muscles, and your body actually doesn't have to digest it. It travels right from your intestine into your liver and you can start burning it right away.
So you're
And it
telling me your
actually
chocolate pudding is good for me, will help me mentally. Is that what you're telling me?
yeah, yeah, keep that brain functioning.
Yeah, she knows me, folks. There you go. But that I didn't see. I wouldn't have known that. And when you mentioned protein, like, are you getting a good? Is that a good protein source? Because
So not only is the coconut cream a decent source of protein, the actual raw cacao
yeah,
itself contains protein, and then the gelatin is pure
yeah,
protein.
that's true. Okay,
So
it
it's
depends
all
on
your
the gelatin.
acids, and it's one of the proteins that's high in glycine, which we don't get from a lot of other protein sources. And so glycine is very heart protective. It helps lower cholesterol. So yeah, it's a nice way to get that into your diet.
And what you told me too is like this is like a 10-minute recipe, isn't it? Like
Oh yeah.
you can whip this up if you have the ingredients at home.
You have to wait for it to set up in the fridge,
Yeah.
but whipping it up, yeah, like I'll even come home from work and make it for the next morning to put in people's lunches, or you
And
can eat
it's
it for breakfast if you want to.
just looking at how much comparative to the store-bought chocolate pudding, how much healthier it would be, right? Because you know what's in it. It's not preserved all the heck. You can, your kids can enjoy it, and it can be a nice snack. It can be a little dessert. Like this is something for the holidays that folks could do for their families, and it's not an expensive make either. You can pick all this up at Simple Natural Foods and whip it together, can't you?
Yeah, yeah, we sell the gelatin in bulk, so, it's very cost effective. The cacao powder is probably the most expensive portion, but it's so good for you, and
But you're
you
not
can
even using a lot of it. Like that's the
no,
part. So,
and you can make, like, you can make hot cocoa with it, you
oh,
can
I didn't
bake
try
with
that.
it. So there's so many things that you can use it for. They use it just the same way you would use regular cocoa powder. So
I'm glad we did the show after lunch today because when we do them in the morning, I'm always hungry when we're done. But this way, at least I'm like I can control myself, right? I'm not going to go binge on something now. Over the holidays too, people tend to eat. I don't want to say bad, but we don't. We sort of let ourselves go. And here's something that's a simple recipe that's decently healthy for you, and you can have it a few times, over that break and enjoy it, right?
and it feels indulgent and it feels decadent, but you're not getting that glucose spike,
Right.
like sugar spike, and it's gonna help you feel full longer.
I'm
Yeah.
curious because I know we've did a few shows in the last year and a half, but I bet you your kids would now know eat eat what you cook and it tastes better than what is store bought. Do they see that now? Do they realize that, do you think?
Oh yeah, they say that
Yeah.
about things. Like I've been making holiday cookies and they say that
Well,
about the cookies.
cookies. She's doing it
Um,
again. Holiday cookies. Uh,
yeah.
folks,
They've never had store-bought pudding before though, so, I mean, it'd be hard to compare.
I think if anybody that's watching, this is a pretty easy recipe, and it's a great start for the holidays. It's something you can whip up in no time, especially if you have company coming and you got this stuff in your cupboard. What an easy make! Um, and folks, check out our other shows because me and Lee have a bunch that we've done together. And I want to quick shout out to Ride Norfolk, one of our sponsors, and Advantage Athletic Therapy. They both help us make this show, so thank you for doing that, folks. And
Amazing.
Simcoe Natural Foods, you and Laura do a great job. Supply all the stuff, and we always have this fun cooking time together. So I appreciate it. Look
I'm
forward
happy
to
to
the
share.
soup. Look forward to the soup. I'm interested now. You got me thinking,
Yeah,
but
I know tofu gets a bad rap, but There's a lot of new information coming out about its health benefits.
Oh, yeah,
So
no, let's talk about that next month. Like, yeah, because when you said it, I was like, I don't know. Like, you hear a lot of negativity around it, so you're probably
yeah,
right.
yeah.
What can you do? Happy holidays to you and your family. Thanks for doing this today.
Happy holidays. Thank you.